looking at my uploads, and unfortunately, you know, the video didn't upload, so I guess that's that. So, anyways, I'm back up here making another one. And I don't know why, because my videos are pretty boring. Let's see, I will be on later tonight. Like I was trying to say in the other video though, as far as what I've been doing, I've been working on exercising, and I've been, you know, doing this and that around the house, and getting out with my, you know, grandparents and my mom, and all that stuff. And not a whole lot going on. Still having problems with my stepdad. You know, as far as him and my mom goes. I don't think I'll ever understand why she got with him in the first place, truthfully. But I guess it happened. And this is something that's gotta be dealt with. So, anyway, Halloween's coming up. We're gonna be celebrating it the 31st. And yeah, so maybe you could share thoughts about that to, you know, who's ever watching this, to like what you're gonna be, and, you know, what your favorite part about Halloween is, and let's see, what else? I'm thinking. Unfortunately, I am a terrible video maker. And as far as the slideshows goes, and the real life talking videos, I'm very terrible at it. Can't make a video to save my life. And my hair keeps getting in my face, which is really annoying. But if I go back like that, then it's gonna mess up my hair and it won't look right. So, yeah. I just washed my hair not even an hour ago, and it, you know, it don't even look like it. Yeah, anyways, I hope everybody's doing good, and hopefully you're not bored from watching this, because I know, you know, a lot of times, you know, like I said, I'm not the best video maker, and so if you get bored, then just stop watching. And if you look at that, it's already 4 minutes long already. But yeah. So, I'm probably gonna go over to my mom's in a little bit and spend some time over there. Probably play with that cat that we saved. Well, really I saved. Because, you know, wasn't for me, I doubt that she would keep it. But I saved it for a reason. Because, you know, I'm not the cat type person. And, you know, it wasn't no bigger than my hand when I found it. And it was like, you know, all alone. All the other cats rejected it and they hissed at it, and, you know, I can't stand that. I can't stand rejection. Anything that gets rejected, you know, it just makes me love it more. And seriously. because I don't like anything being rejected, even cats. And, you know, I do believe that's why I saved him. And anyway, we named him DJ, and he is a solid gray kitten, but he has a little bit of white around his face. I do believe he's a Maine Coon cat, or however you say that. He's pretty playful and stuff. We took him to the vet and stuff. We found out that he's healthy, so it's a good thing. And let's see what else. Yeah, let's see. Between Halloween and Christmas, maybe you could say which one is your favorite. Me, myself, I think they're pretty both equal. Because, you know, Halloween, it's a really good time to scare people and stuff. And, you know, get candy and stuff like that. You know, sweets that we all don't need, but we like anyway. And then there's Christmas, which, you know, is the time that Jesus was born, and, you know, for most little kids, it's also the time where they get a big smile on their face for, you know, the word present, or present. But, yeah, that's also the day that my dog outside, Sheba, was born. It was, December 25th, Christmas. So, she'll be 14, I do believe. Yep, 14 years old. Pretty old. Yeah, imagine that in human years. That's in her 90s, I think. Maybe 89. But, if she was human, she'd be like in her 80s or 90s. Yeah, and, you know, hopefully it snows for Christmas, because over here it took forever to snow last year. Like, we didn't get snow till way after Christmas, which really disappointed me, because one of my favorite parts about Christmas myself is the snow. Because I like to build snowmen, and I couldn't do that because, you know, there wasn't enough snow to do it with. So, there's that. And there's also snowball fights that I could have played with my brother, but couldn't do that either. Again, snow didn't come till way after Christmas, which was disappointing. And yeah. Oh wow, I've been talking like 8-something minutes long. What else? I know that gets real tiresome, but it's just something that I do quite often. For those that, you know me, I do that quite a lot. It's just a habit, and probably an annoying habit. I've heard more than once that I'm annoying, so I mean, I'm sorry about that, but, you know, I like being me. You know, you can't have fun unless you're yourself. If you pretend to be somebody else, you might as well say, well, I don't want to have no fun. I just want to pretend. Just, you know, there's no fun in pretending. And you always be true to yourself, and just be yourself. If there's like a really big secret, like, you know, that nobody else, you know, you think everybody else is like out to get you or anything like that, because you like to do something, or you're like something, or whatever, you know, you shouldn't have to feel that you have to hide anything. And I do believe we see a lot of that, you know, and it's just, you know, crazy. And, you know, you gotta be yourself. We don't live forever. We all die eventually. And if you're not yourself, then you haven't really lived. You're just a walking, breathing, dead person, basically. You know, because you haven't been yourself. And you always got to be yourself, no matter what it is. You know, people that get made fun of because they're overweight, or because they're bi, or because they're gay, or they're les, or something. You know, those are little silly things to, make fun of a person for. You know, or maybe they're born differently, like their foot turns out like mine does, or their arm is, crippled, like, those are just, crazy reasons. I mean, myself, believe it or not, I used to have buck teeth, and since I had braces, it's been fixed. But my teeth used to come out to here, and people used to call me Beaver for that. And, yeah, always be yourself, and, you shouldn't have to worry about being kicked out of your house, or anything like that, just because, somebody doesn't like what you're doing, and it just shouldn't be, and you should never have to feel like you have to run away from home, because you're having a rough time because of yelling and stuff. There shouldn't be no fighting, no yelling, or anything, but it happens, and, sometimes you gotta deal with that. Rather, the people that cut themselves are normally called emos, or however you say it, I'm not really sure, or goth, or something like that. People like that, from what I heard, it's about what you wear when it comes to that, not if you cut yourself. And, that, yeah, you really shouldn't cut yourself, because, it's just not right, because, you're risking cutting the wrong artery or something when you do that. And, I'm not saying eating is any better, because, whether it's cutting or eating, when you're depressed, you do one or the other. It's like, a depressing state when you react to it. You want to eat, or you want to cut yourself. And really, it doesn't help you. It doesn't make you feel better, and it just doesn't help, and you shouldn't do that. And really, that's one thing I like about that song Gold that Britt Nicole sings. I don't know, for those of you who haven't heard it or anything, everyone is worth more than gold. And the life we live, it's not all about money. And from when I was listening to that song, I sort of got that vibe that it wasn't just about the money and stuff. And the way she explained it in the song, it's a really cool song, and I do recommend it for everybody. But yeah, should always be yourself, and always try to do your best. But we will have our bad days, and something might happen, like somebody dies that you're really close to, or you just feel like you can't go on because of a breakup, or whatever's going on in your life. You shouldn't let that bother you too much. You should always smile, whether it's hard to smile or not. You think about, if you really love somebody, if you love your family, or if you love your friends, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, whoever you love, they want you happy. And if you're not happy, they're not happy. You're not smiling, they're not smiling. And if, you know, and that's another thing too with the war going on in Iraq and all these other places. In my opinion, you know, the start of the war, the whole war thing, you know, is crazy. There really should not be no war, and for what? Over land. Well, from what I hear. And, you know, there's other things it's for too, but it's just crazy. You know? We should live better than what we do. But, you know, I don't think until man decides to give up greed, until they decide to give up, you know, arguing and cussing, until they decide to give up those things, you know, we're probably stuck in that kind of environment, you know. But yeah, you know, it makes me sad to think about it, truthfully, but, you know, it's just, I don't know. But I'm in a pretty good mood right now myself. Whether I have a tired face or not, but Dodger, quit barking. My chihuahua, he's over here barking. Dodger! Dodger! Here, boy! Dodger! 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 Quit barking, honey! Be right back. Quit barking, honey! Quit barking, honey! Come here! Come here! Come here! Everybody wants to see you! Everybody wants to see you! Say hi! Say hi, buddy! Say hi! This is my baby. I love him to death. He's down. Unfortunately, though, he's got some bad allergies, why there's tears like around his eyes. And scratches him constantly. Poor little guy. Poor little guy. Alright, sit down, buddy. Go on. Good boy. Go lay down. Go lay down. You can't start barking even. Go on, I'm on work now. Dodger? 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 Go. Go. Right now, buddy. Bed. Bed, Dodger. Bed. Go on. To your bed. Go on. Bed. Good boy. Stay there. Yeah, like I was saying though, you shouldn't let anything bother you like that. You know? Or if it's something you have to do like for, you know, like to make money, you know, people that sell drugs and stuff to make money. You know, some may feel bad about it and, you know, really, you know, that's just, I don't know how to say that. It's pretty bad out there, and when things get rough, you know, you have to do what you can to make it. Hopefully, you know, like I said, hopefully everybody's doing good out there, and, you know, I'll talk to you guys later tonight, and I'm sorry for wasting 20 minutes, or, yeah, about 20 minutes of your time, because like I said, I know, for those who are watching this, I know it's gotta be boring. So, yeah. Love you all, especially you, Danny. Mwah. Okay. I'm gonna get off here now. And hopefully, this time my video will upload. Because I'm not redoing another one. Peace. Mwah.